Hi, Vanner family. It's time for Mental Health Monday. Today's Mental Health Monday is sponsored by Nomad Internet. Go down below, check out the link, and don't forget to use discount code CrystalVanner25. This channel does not produce content made for children. Okay, guys, so it's the end of the year. Everyone's doing their resolutions for the new year. We're all praying, hoping, meditating, woosahing that 2021 will be so much better than 2020 was for us. I get it. I'm right there with you. I totally understand. Now, I've gone over my goals. I have narrowed it down to 3 different categories, and I'm going to share those with you here because I feel like mentally for me, it helps me. I have even written them down, scratch outs and all, so I will be writing a clean copy of this to keep, and I'll be doing a digital copy as well. So for me, my 3 categories are spirituality, business, and health. So those are my 3 categories. Those are my tops. And I can go and dig deeper within those categories if I want, but I'm giving you a general consensus. So I am definitely encouraging everyone to get at least 3 to 5 goals that they can try to accomplish over the year. To me, 3 is a smaller number. It's more bite-sized. You can dive into each goal every day or every other day or even weekly. When it's just 3, I feel like 5 makes it a more daunting list, in my opinion. I've tried that before, having more than 3, and I never end up going back to it or accomplishing anything. I want to make these goals into habits. Even though they're goals right now, I want to be doing something each day or at least a few times a week with each of these categories so that I am making them real habits so they stick around and they become permanent in my life. Not just something I do at the end of the year or the beginning of the new year. Every year I'm repeating the same thing over and over. Isn't that the definition of insanity from what I heard? Just saying. Now, you all know that I do have mental health conditions. I have bipolar 2 disorder, I have anxiety, and I have depression. So, along with those 3 diagnoses come a myriad of different things health-wise. I do have a physical health ailment or condition or whatever you want to call it called hypermobile joint syndrome. It is like the little cousin, maybe second cousin to Ehlers-Danlos condition. And I know I say that wrong every time. I look it up. That's how it looks to me, but I will put it on the screen so you can read it. So it's the little cousin of that disease, which is a much more serious version of joints. And I've known and worked in the special education field for a little while, which is what I left to come to be a nomad. And I knew at least 2 special needs kids that had the more severe version of it. So I kind of know what that looks like. Mine is definitely much milder. It has been presenting itself a little bit differently as I'm getting older. I've developed a lot of arthritis in joints, and I've developed a lot less flexibility, which is odd because it has something to do with you being extremely flexible. So my joints are getting more rigid as I get older. I also think that has something to do with, hormones as I'm aging as well. So I've got a lot of different things going on, which is why my health is one of my 3 top goals, getting back to a healthier state with that. And getting healthy doesn't necessarily mean losing weight. Just saying. A lot of people think that it does. They go synonymous. They're hand in hand. They're not. Anyway, my 3 top goals. The first one is digging deeper into my spirituality. So I'm going to be glancing down at my list, just so you know, because, keep myself on track here. Don't want this to be a long video. So digging deeper into my spirituality. So my spiritual journey has kind of been all over the place the last maybe 4 years. I used to be a practicing non-denominational Christian. I am no longer associated with that faith. I'm not associated with any organized religion and don't ever plan to be again. So I'm trying to eke out my own little spiritual journey based on what I read, what I learn, what feels right to me, what speaks to my soul, just what I am finding is pulling me, you know. So I just want to dig deeper into that journey because I want to find out and write down and come up with what are my core beliefs when it comes to spirituality. I do believe in a higher power, but what are my core beliefs when it comes to my spirituality? I also want to figure out what are my practices going to be for my spirituality. What am I going to do as far as a daily practice, a weekly practice, that kind of thing. I don't celebrate holidays, so I don't have anything to do with that. But I do want to kind of break my spiritual journey down into more everyday life type bite-sized pieces. Also, I want to incorporate some kind of meditation into my daily life, even if it's just a 5-minute thing I do in the morning before I get my day started, and a 5-minute thing I do at night before, you know, settling down. Something like that. My other goal is for my health. I want to get back into some kind of exercise and yoga regimen. At one point, I was exercising 5 days a week at the gym for about 2 hours a day. I was in the best physical health right before COVID hit. I was feeling better. I was starting to get more flexible again. My cardio health was definitely improving, which that's one of my biggest things is my upper body strength is very, very weak and my cardio health is extremely poor. So I was getting those to the point where I could see the results coming from those right before COVID hit, and I had to kind of give up the gym life. Now, if you watch some of those videos at the beginning of COVID, like March, April, May, June, you will see that some of those videos are workout videos, me outside working. Now that it's colder and stuff, I can't do that. But now that I am in sticks and bricks temporarily for the winter, I can get back into some sort of exercising. However, I have to put a pin in a little bit of that because with me having the injury from the accident in October, there's only so much exercise that I'm going to be able to do. And I don't want to exacerbate this injury any further than it already is. So there's that. But I do want to get back on my supplements. I do want to get back to taking the things that I took for joint health, for balancing out my nutritional needs with supplements. You know, I'm going to get some sea moss. I already have moringa and lots of other supplements that I need to get through before I start diving into some other things. And so I kind of just fell off the wagon the last probably in October is when, right after the accident, I kind of fell off the wagon of taking my supplements. So it's been a few months now and I really need to get back on it and do it because I know I was feeling better. I knew it was really doing good things for my body. And the last thing, goal-wise, category-wise, is business. I want to be the type of person, the type of brand, and the type of entrepreneur that is just as focused on creating value as I am to making profit. So I don't want to be just doing this for the money. I don't need a lot of money for the lifestyle that I live. Would it be nice to have a nest egg? Yes. Would it be nice to be able to save money and to buy that land that I'm looking to buy in the next 10 to 15 years? Yes. But I don't want to be so focused on the money that I lose sight of the person that I am and the content that I'm bringing and also the value that I'm bringing with my content. So I don't want to be so focused on, I just need to make money. I just need to make money. Because if I really, 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 really wanted to just be about the money, I could give all of this up and go get a job back in the school system and just do that and, you know, get off YouTube altogether, get off social media altogether and just not share this journey anymore and just focus on the money. I could definitely do that if I wanted to, but that's not what I want to do. It's not my passion. It's not me anymore. And I just want to do something that I love. And I just, you know, think that it's possible to do something you love, create value, teach, educate, share, and also make money while doing it. So, and I want to marry all those things together, and I know it is very, very possible. Now, I want to ask you a question. Do you have any New Year's goals? And I'm calling mine goals, not resolutions, because I feel like they stick better when they're goals. I feel like people make resolutions all the time and they come and go. These are definitely goals. These are things that I've been trying to work on the last couple of years. And in some places I've seen some improvement. and then I've, you know, taken a step or two back. And in other places, I haven't really pushed as hard as I could, and I really want to. So I'm making them my goals. They're going to be my life goals. I'm actually going to scratch that title out and make them life goals, because overall, these are things that I want from today on going forward in my life to be constant things in my life. Are you making any life goals for yourself for new 2021? Are you making goals that you just want to get through for this year? Are you making goals that are going to go with you for longevity? If so, let's talk about it down in the comments section, where you can start a conversation or a controversy. I thank you for this past year. Even though it's been tough for all of us, you guys have been so supportive, and I appreciate you, each and every one of you. A special, special thank you to channel partners who went a step above and beyond and partnered with me financially this year. I totally get that some of you will be taking your partnership and moving it elsewhere to help someone else in the new year. I understand that. I get that. I've been emailed and told that, and that's okay. I appreciate you helping me out in 2020, because it's made me be able to make some moves, and I'm doing that, and some of them will be coming in the new year. So I appreciate all of the help that you have given me this year. If you don't have a channel partnership with me and you're thinking about it for the new year, definitely go down below. The two links are there. Patreon and YouTube memberships are my two platforms right now that I'm using for channel partnerships. So I appreciate you guys so much. There are now some clickable links on your screen. Go ahead and click the circle below to subscribe to the channel. There is a playlist for my journey from day one to now, and there's another video that you might be interested in watching. Thank you so much. Don't forget, be good to yourself, kind to others, and whatever it is you're doing, I hope you are enjoying it. I'll see you next time.